Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll. Do you like to shop online but hesitate because of the uncertainty about sizing and the quality of some items? Have you came across an outfit that you love to rock, but girl, you want to know more about the company and how their items run first? I get it. Check out TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll on YouTube for the latest updates in plus-size fashion and styles. She does the reviews that you can use. Timing is of the essence, but she will reach out to any company if she's not already signed with them. And get that item or a similar item to try it on first and provide that honest review on sizing, quality, and shipping. She does it all and often can get a discount code exclusively for her subscribers. So subscribe now and shop with confidence, knowing if you would size up, size down, or true to size. She also reviews wigs, bundles, hair products. Like I said, she does it all. Measurements are in the description as well as the contact information for business inquiries or collabs. So subscribe today to be a part of the dollhouse where everything is big, bold, and beautiful. The link is in the description box down below.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Thank you guys for showing up. Make sure you hit the thumbs up as you come in the building, so that'll help our algorithm, you guys. You know what it goes, how it goes. And make sure you do a share. All right. Let me make sure I see who's in the building. We got a little crowd here, but it's all good. We got Brown Sugar in the building. We got Diane Harris. Hey, family. Wanda, how are you doing, Wanda? And Rhonda Hayes. We got Wanda and we got Rhonda. So how you both doing? Sonia Watts is in the building. Zan is in the building. Miss Philly G, Peggy Toe, Brown Sugar, Ruby Turner, Galaxy and Star is in here, you guys. Don't be blocking her, because that's family. Freddie Johnson is in here. How you doing, Freddie? D Diva, Zena is in the building. And we got T-Star in the building. Lisa Calhoun, Miss Philly G, Katrina's in the building. Sugar Mama is here. Tracy in. Peggy Toe says, I am home and I have missed everyone. Peggy Toe, we done miss you too. Shay's Faith is in the building. And then we've got Danae Crawwell. She done gave us a super chat. Looky there. Danae, thank you very much for that super chat. Sister, you rock. Let's rock with you. Here we go. Y'all see when the thing I told you guys I'll be rocking with you guys. I done hit the button and everything. I told y'all I just love them dances. Hey, and then when y'all put the emojis up in there, I see what Wella Hella Mina's up in there. She putting emojis in there, and Shay Faith is, and Joanne is. You guys, I love y'all when y'all be doing that. I really do. I just be like, hey. And I don't know which one it is that shows up. And it was just, sometimes it's just nice to see nice things like that. I know what I'm talking about. Danae, but thank you, because we needed that to open it up. We are coming to the end of the year, you guys. People's getting tired. People getting restless. This is not no sprint. This is a marathon. We're going to keep it rolling. We're going to keep it rocking. We see Misty Blue is up in the building. She says, happy holidays to everyone. And please be safe. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Misty Blue. And Candy Richardson is in here. I see a lot of family up in here. A lot of family still on vacation and lingering and eating. They done ate so much. They just, I'm just want to lay down. You're going to have to get on up. You're going to have to get on up. Ain't that right, T-Star? And then we got Paula Jefferson is in the building. How you doing, Paula? She's putting up all of those lovely hearts. Thank you. Shay Bay is in the building. Bat Cave done came up in here. How is everybody doing? You guys, we're coming to the end of the year. But also, we are coming up to, guess what? They're fin to start the Tyrese Gibson trial with the ones that they have in jail, you guys. So that's coming up January. I think it said January the 7th. I don't know. I could be wrong. It could be January the 10th. It's either the 7th or the 10th. But you got to remember, those days mean something to me. So I don't know. But anyway, we're going to keep you guys informed. We're going to call the spokesperson tonight. We haven't been calling her because we've been having guests come on, and they have been telling us, how, Tyrese was. You heard from family members. You guys heard from the girlfriend. You guys heard from, the aunt called in. His best friend called in. What else do you guys want? You know what I'm saying? You tell me. We did some praying. We did some singing. Tina Power's husband. Yes, that was Tina Power's husband that sung that song. Some people were calling me talking about, oh, she sung a good song. What do you mean she? That's a he. And he has a high-pitched voice, and it's so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. It just makes you want to cry. I'm telling you guys, that song, and it's funny how he picks out the right song. You know what I'm saying? You can just ask him, Johnny on the spot, sing me a song. And the Lord provided to him whatever song you wanted to sing, because nothing was scheduled, nothing was planned. You guys know how my schedule is. It is off and rocky, but I'm still coming in. I'm still showing up. I'm making way. We're going to talk about Tyrese Gibson. I do want to call the spokesperson because I want to talk to her. I was supposed to go pick up my car. My husband's like, no, we'll pick it up tomorrow. Anyway, so I don't have a car. So it's just, I have nothing to do but spend some time with you guys. And I know this gathering on Tyrese, it went down to 51. And even if this was a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it might be up a little bit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, you guys. Y'all worried about the wrong thing. Numbers don't mean absolutely nothing, you guys. It'd be different if we wasn't already monetized and we were trying to keep. But, the best thing we could have done, we've already done. Avalanche, I do not have your mailing address. Avalanche, I do not have your mailing address, and I believe you won something, and I've been looking. So please text me. The number is 316-553-3056. Put your name first so I know that's you, and then give me your address so I can send it to you. And I believe I got Ruby Turner. I'm not for sure, but Ruby Turner, Either I don't have your names by your number or something. Thank you, Sonia Watts. I don't have your name or number by it, but we got to get the rest done because Papa was all mad. He was waiting for me. He was like, "Ooh, well, how do you do it? You get it done, you wrap it up, then you run down there to the post office and you stand in line for 20 minutes, and then you pay him $100 and then you running to go to work and you got to stop and get gas." He was like, "You do too much." My husband tell me, he says, "You spoil them." He said, "You do too much. You spoil them." And what everybody doing the dancing? Was there a super chat or something? Hold on. Holy Spirit, activate. Y'all know that little thing. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but they deleted some channels over there for saying that. I don't know what was wrong with it. Hey, Joanne, there you go. Thank you for the super chat. Here we go.
Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you.
All right. You guys, we be just having fun over here. Sometimes I just be wanting to come on. Yeah, Sonia Watt say activate. Holy Spirit activate. Holy Spirit activate. Okay, come on. Let's go. I know some of you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but you're going to have to trust me. It's funny. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's okay. You will sooner or later. You will. Because we've got a lot of people that is waiting for us to go live over there. And the only reason why we want to go live over there to bring them over here. You know what I'm saying? To join in with our family, because this is the number one family over here. It's always going to be like that. It just is. Sonia Watt say, Holy Spirit activate. Holy Spirit activate. Okay, come on. Let's go. Oh my goodness. It's funny seeing funny videos, you guys. You got to love them. People create stuff and they're good. They don't have to be celebrities or whatever. We got some funny stuff going on over there. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you see something and you think I'm doing some cussing, no, I'm not, you guys. I'm lip singing a song and it does have some cussing in it, but I know the words to say when I say that word or something. Like I may say, when it says, when it let me see, it say the D word. I say dang, but it may look like I'm saying the word, but I'm not. Trust me. But that's just how the world is. And when it says, what the heck, I say what the heck. You know what the word is, what the HE double hockey stick or whatever. So don't sit there and say she's over there cussing. No, I'm not. Okay, it's this little skit. It's funny. I love the skit, and we're actually going to do a series about women in prison. And I am getting with one of the mods that has been helping me with that. And we're just going to make the skit, you guys. Batcave said, I love the skit you do. You like it, Batcave? Y'all, you know what? I love doing it. To be honest with you, I'm going to tell you something before we get off into this. And I'm just going to be honestly truth with you guys. I love doing skits and singing and just little stuff like that over there. I love it. Now, I'm not really doing too much dancing, but I'm singing songs and it just makes me happy. And if you're down and out or whatever, you want to learn some of that stuff. I don't know too much, but I can help you out. I can help you out. I will help you out. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to get in over there or whatever, just let me know. And, I will relay what was taught to me. I will teach it to you and you can get in there. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something, and I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah, we probably going to, we probably gonna we're probably going to be bigger over there than we are over here. But this is our home and this is our family right here. It just is. You know what I'm saying? It just is. It doesn't. I'm just saying I like it over here because this is more mature. But there's a mature group over there, and that's what we're going for. We're going for the more older crowd. But we're going to get some young people in here because there are young females out there that are mature in their mind, and they're listening and they're watching. They're watching and they're asking questions, and they don't want stuff like this. The child to come up missing. They don't want stuff like that to happen. But and Zan is in the building. Zan has been helping grow that channel over there. She hooked me onto it, and she was like, "You need to get in there, and you can do good over there." And we went over there, and we just started running. And yeah, I know this channel has slacked a little bit of attention, but I trust and believe the loyal ones and the faithful ones knowing that, you know, we got to grow everywhere. We just can't stay stuck stagnant in one area going, okay, you know, we can't do that. We're not like any other channel. We're trying to grow, and we're trying to make a name for ourselves as far as being advocate for children and missing children and abused children. And so therefore we can't do what other people do. They're worried about the name, the numbers, who's gifting and stuff like that. We can't worry about stuff like that. If we worry about stuff like that, we'll never make it nowhere. Loving God is in the building. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. You know, now I know out of all the people in the world, okay, there you are. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. I know you guys love to see the babies' faces. You know, it makes you remember them. You seen Cupcake, you seen Malia, you seen the California City Boys, you seen wow. I don't know if King was in there, but yeah. I like to show that. I do. I love to show that. And you know, it's just make everybody remember, you know. You remember Cupcake came up missing on the 21st last what was it, a year, 2 years ago now? It's been a while. Anyway, you guys, let's call the spokesperson and let's get into this conversation today. Let me call her up. Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm doing good. We was just going through some of the announcements and talking and everything. And, you know, today is Tyress Tuesday.
Yes, it is.
Pardon me?
I said, how is everyone? Hopefully they had a great holiday.
Yes. It was something else. The holidays was something else. We had to get over that stuff. So I was just telling them, I had forgot, but they're coming up. They're getting ready to have court, right?
Yes.
What day was that?
It's going to be January the 10th.
Okay, January the 10th. Yeah, I kind of figured it was something like that. January the 10th. I was saying either it was the 7th or the 10th. So we got clarification. It is the 10th. Piggy Toe said, I'm so far behind. You're good, Piggy Toe. Just catch on up. We don't have that many in here, but we got 64 in the building. And so the Wootons had a new member in the family.
She's not here yet, actually. She is on her way. But I thought she was here, but she is not here yet. They are at the hospital right now.
Oh, okay.
She is on her way here. So we are on, all of us sitting here today are on baby watch with them.
Okay, so y'all on baby watch for the baby.
Yes.
And this will be her actually first grandchild.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
First one.
First one. I thought I seen her with another baby. Was that her nieces and nephews or something?
Yes. She the kids seem to like her. So I don't think she's gonna have any problems with grandbaby liking her.
So we got family member in the chat and they're saying, so what charges are they going to charge them?
Brianna is facing aggravated kidnapping. Her charges have yet to be elevated. Cameron is being charged with capital murder, actually. They upgraded his charges a while back. Jamarion is being, aka Dinky, is being charged with aggravated kidnapping, and DJ, aka Derek Hicks, aka 50 Round, is being charged with aggravated kidnapping as well.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So we have several assailants being charged and several trials coming up.
That's kind of weird that Cameron is the only one being charged with murder.
Yes.
Capital murder. Cameron.
Capital murder. Yes.
Capital murder.
Yes.
Wow.
So there's a reason for that, but
what? Oh, do you know the reason, or
because of the evidence that they have against Cameron?
Oh.
That's why his charges were upgraded.
Okay. I got all this gray coming in. Golly. It's crazy.
But I don't believe none of them are being charged together. They're being charged all individually. So
Shay Bay say that's premeditated. So capital murder means premeditated?
Capital murder does have a premeditation behind it, yes. There has to be an extensive amount of planning to go into that, an extensive amount of evidence against you for them to charge you with capital murder versus first degree murder, which has some premeditation or some kind of intent, but not to the extent of capital. I agree, Ms. Watts. I'll be singing too.
Okay.
Yes, they are being tried individually. Somebody would do better because regardless of capital murder or aggravated kidnapping, they all face the same amount of time and or unfortunately penalty or punishment of death if convicted.
Right. Well, Mr. Wu just stepped in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, young man. Yeah, he carries the same amount of time. So it doesn't matter,
So Mama Bear 6 is saying capital murder is usually the death penalty, correct?
In Texas, yes, it is.
Really?
Yes. In the state of Texas, and there's no sitting on, they tend to execute quicker than most states.
Wow. Wow.
So,
And let me see. The young man that's out, what's his name?
which one? Derek or
De-
DJ or
Derek.
yes.
He doesn't have a court date?
I do believe he does. Mr. Wooten can answer that. I believe he does, but the first two coming up are two of the main players in this. So
Okay.
theirs is and they were the two arrested first. So their trials will be coming up before the others.
You know, I think, you know what? It's kind of weird, but are they gonna have one of those court where you can walk in, or is it gonna be Zoom?
Last I heard, it's going to be in person, but unfortunately, with the variant, that may change in talking to the courts. That may very well change to a Zoom court or court TV type court.
Mm-hmm.
So we're hoping it stays in person, but if not, they will be in attendance via Zoom.
Wow. Yeah. January the 10th.
Yes.
Wonder what day is that? Is that what day that falls on? Let me see here. That falls. Let me see my calendar. Let me see.
I think they know theirs on Mondays, don't they? I think they know theirs on Mondays generally.
Okay, that's December. Wow, it is on a freaking Monday.
Yeah, that's been most of the court dates on a Monday.
Really?
So I'm not even looking at a calendar, but most of the court dates that I know of have been on a Monday, which is hard.
It is.
People who have to work, you know.
It is. Because I work Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and I get off work at 6 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, on Monday morning. And let me see, how long does it take to make it down there? It might take about 6 hours. It might take about 6 hours. I couldn't do it. Darn it. Okay. Well, I thought it could have been a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or it could have been even Friday, and I could have came back and been late, you know. But a Monday, I'll be already at work. I already took off one day because, well, actually, I took off more than one day because my clients had COVID or whatever, C-19, whatever you want to call it. So I had no work for a while. 6 to 8 hours. See?
Yeah.
See? 6 to 6. That'll be noon. Probably won't make it till noon, between noon and 2 o'clock in the evening.
Yeah, by that time.
Court be already, they usually start court in the morning.
They have had a lot of cases in the morning. Some have been early, mid to early morning, depending on. But yeah, by that time, I'm usually getting a phone call or calling them about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. But these have been just preliminary hearings and pre-trial. So it's no telling how long they're expecting, from what I gather, for some long days.
Okay.
So
yeah. Mr. Wooten is saying it starts at 1:30. See?
Yeah.
That's just, oh, Lord.
Yeah, all of these other ones have just been bond hearings and stuff like that. So they've gone by relatively quick. With the others, now with this trial starting, it's going to be some time.
She said trials last for hours sometimes. And
Yes.
Miss Philly G says depending on the docket. But yeah. But once they get started, they literally give them, you know, they schedule them in. And
Yes.
they start from that day until it's done, right?
Yes.
So they'll be in there Monday, they'll be in there Tuesday. And is this like just, you know, like this is the final time to say something?
This is it. This is it, because you're not going into a pretrial motion or pretrial hearing. This is the big show, as they would say. And either you pull the covers back now, or you don't get your chance to come back later once you're convicted of this stuff.
Okay.
So save yourself if you dare.
Well, I'm going to ask you this question. I don't know if you know this, but I know at any time they can change and take a plea or something, you know, to get a lesser charge. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
But so who's going to be in court this coming the Monday on the 10th? Is it going to be the girl, Brianna, or is it Cameron?
This is Cameron's. I do believe this is Cameron's. Mr. Wu can correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe this is Cameron.
Oh, so Cameron, they're not going to do them at the same time?
No, they have different days.
Wow.
And I'm waiting to see if Mr. Wu corrects me. Yes, this is Cameron. So no, each one is going to start on a different day. I believe she starts the same month, but they've pushed this back.
What do you mean the same month? So even in this month, she's going to be in court in January too. So you mean so this trial is going to go pretty fast?
This trial is going to go, seems like simultaneously. I don't know if they're going to have the same judge, but it does seem like they're going to run concurrent on this trial. Talking to the courts and everything else, Mr. Wu, correct me if I'm wrong, Brianna starts this month or early next month, but they're going to run concurrent.
Really?
This is what the courts told me.
So even though that they start court Monday, they're going to be in court Tuesday too.
It's a possibility they could end up in court literally every day.
All week.
All week. For two different trials, and one may have to go. She starts after Cameron. Yeah, they're going to run this case concurrent with the same judge, but different times and dates. So
Shay Bay says, "Wow, how do they know how long the juror will deliberate? They don't know how long the jurors will deliberate. That's just, you know, when you do things for a long period of time, you kind of, you know, you just don't know how people will get in there and do stuff. But we're just talking about the court times right now.
Yeah.
Because all the information and the evidence got to come out, and that person can say anything or not say nothing at all.
Mm-hmm.
But once they rule, then that's it.
Yeah. But Mr. Wooten, you're saying her trial will start after his, but I think we need to talk, because I'm getting different thing from the court that they're going to run concurrent.
When Cameron trial is over, then her trial will start. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, they're saying it's going to run concurrent, Mr. Wooten. I haven't talked to you in a couple of days, but we'll see. I know for sure that his trial is one of the more severe ones, because he does have that capital murder.
That's kind of weird, though. Okay. So let's talk a one-on-one right now. So do you think it's best that his trial comes before her trial? Because if she went first, since she doesn't have that much to lose, because, you know, she's a female. Two, you know, she picked him up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a given. You picked him up for somebody to do some stuff. Now, whether you in agreement or not, you're going to get sentenced because You kidnapped him.
Mhm.
You can be 100 pounds. You took a person to a place they didn't want to be at, even if it's just 1 inch away from their house. When they, whether you held the gun or whatever, you were in that plan and you orchestrated it and made sure that it happened. So you're going to get that. The young lady Brianna is going to get found guilty on that. Guaranteed. That's no question. She's going to get that. Wouldn't it be smart to have her come first?
If I was the district attorney, I would do it this way, because I would want every last one of them to get the maximum amount that they could. Yes, you're looking for him to come home still and for them to tell something about what happened. But the person who is facing the biggest charges gets convicted and nobody has said anything to this date, and you don't speak up before that trial begins, then all your sentences, anything that comes after that, is going to be, you see what I mean? They can't come and say, oh, wow, I want to testify against Cameron if he gets the max or if he gets convicted, because after that, what do they need you for? So now they can come after you with the full arm of the law.
Right.
Because they got the big fish and they getting the small fish right behind them.
Right.
I mean, I would personally do it this way, but at the same time, I feel like, yes, I would want to get some kind of justice for this young man or bring him home. So I would try to offer a deal, but they've done that, and it's been turned down over and over and over again. So, so they have no reason to keep, to tell anything on him after the fact, but I understand wanting somebody to say something. And sometimes they still do.
Okay, so Miss Didi says if he gets convicted, then they have no reason to spill any information.
True. That is very true. They don't.
Okay. So Sonia Watson saying, I will cook the big fish first. They had time to talk. Right. Like when we were growing up, my mama would always say, and it's true, if you take the big one out first, the other ones will be like, dang, like what's going on? You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then if they did hit the big one, and he's taken out, they may start talking just to line up a sentence, I'll tell you where he is, at least, because him facing the death penalty there's nothing worse than that, especially for an 18-year-old, 19-year-old kid.
Right.
Honey, that's it. You've lived that 19 years, and Texas is not the place to do it.
Right.
If you don't sit on any information no, she might want to save her own life.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if it's better to live in jail or not, but I don't want to find out. That's for sure.
Well, Sugar Mama is saying I see a lot of I wouldn't even call them trolls. I don't know what they're trying to say in the chat. And I see Sonia Watts is working it, and Freddie and them, they got it under control. I don't know what some of these people are saying. So, but I'm trying to. Sugar Mama is right here. She's saying, so she was the ringleader. She was the bait.
She was the bait.
Okay.
And she was more than willing to be that. That is definitely evident in social media posts and, some of her own statements. She was more than willing to be that bait. What her reasons are, I couldn't tell you. And I'm not going to give her any excuses. There is no excuse for this. I don't care what kind of life none of that. there's no excuse.
Okay.
She was more than a willing participant.
Barbara Cohen says, if I was the judge, I would do it this way. Also, because they had time to plead their case and tell whatever they're going to tell. So now it's every man for himself.
Yes, I agree.
But okay, Jennifer Cooley, she's giving a super chat late. Love you, Jennifer. Jennifer, thank you for the super chat. She says, justice for Tyrese, love for California City Boys. Exactly. We need all of these babies on. We need the California City Boys on. We need Tyrese on. I think people has forgotten these cases and they just move on and people's like, well, we want them home. Well, I tell you what. You don't let people forget their names. That's how you keep track of what's going on, because some people, it don't set the same with some people. They can go on and talk about the next case and fall in love with people. Gonna fall in love with certain cases. I see some women that's on the California City Boys, and every now they'll reach out to me and they'll ask me, have you heard anything? Or they'll call me up and they'll say, can you say something? And I'll be like, you know what? Nobody else is saying anything. We've taken cases where we barely got coverage, and everybody else taking the spotlight cases. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's fine, but we just can't just drown ourselves like that. You know what I'm saying? So in order for us, sometimes we got to tell people, we have to keep them involved. And this is our 15th week of Tyress Tuesday. 15 weeks.
Yes. And I appreciate every week.
Almost 4 months. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's a lot.
And see, they have to be convicted of a jury of their peers.
Mm-hmm.
And keeping his name out there for the last 15 weeks, don't think it hasn't reached
Mm-hmm.
the people that are going to be sitting on that jury. In some shape, form, or fashion, they've heard hide hair of some way of this case, of this young man. And that's why and like I said, the family definitely appreciate his name staying out there, because that was the key thing right there, is to not let people forget about him, because when this trial comes up,
right, we're going to be looking.
They're going to hear all and people are watching, and they're going to hear a lot more than what we know.
Right.
And that's understandable. But during the Tyrese-a-thon, they got to see he was somebody's child, somebody's sister, somebody's brother. Somebody's brother, somebody's son, somebody's friend. People came out and spoke about him, and now he's become all of our nephew and
brother and son and
every other feeling that we've got to experience about Tyrese over the last 15 weeks.
Right.
And that's what I want that jury to feel.
Right.
This is your son. This could be your brother. This could be your nephew, your friend.
Right.
Your grandson. Whatever.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought real quick. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for the super chat. All right. Okay, we had to take a little break there. I need all mods on deck. Check the channel. Make sure that if they're talking as not in a way that we can understand, you guys, just go ahead and block them. Don't be timing nobody out. Just put the blocked game is on. Okay. So if they come in here saying anything, I don't know what they're saying. Just get them on out of here, because they're trying to create chaos when we're trying to get clarity. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
I see Barbara Cohen's comment. Yes, she's right. It is very similar to that case.
There was a comment that came in. I wanted to back up a little bit. So Mama Bear 6 says, what these criminals need to know here in Texas is everything's 8 times bigger in Texas, including punishment.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Jessica Lynn is saying, I truly think it's sad that Derek Hicks, aka DJ and Dinky, thinks this is a game and they want to make jokes and videos. They need to speak up and put themselves in Tyrese's family's place.
Yes, I agree, Jessica Lynn. The recent video that they put out and some of the Instagram stuff they've been doing shows absolutely no remorse. They find this a joke because they don't think that they are going to be the ones to go to jail for whatever reason.
Okay.
You know? But I saw those videos she's speaking in reference to, and she's right. They're laughing, they're making fun of it, they're doing all kinds of things, and it's really, really crazy to me that this is okay.
Right.
But this shows kind of the lack of sensitivity and care that our young people are kind of starting to have for each other.
Right. Okay. So, yeah, because when we were just a little side note, when we were putting people in timeout, they just wait 3 minutes and no. When it start coming in like that, you guys, we start doing our block and getting that in there. Jessica says, I recently seen a pic of Derek Hicks without his ankle monitor.
I checked the video. I thought I saw one too, and I kept checking the videos, and even though he had on skinny jeans, I could tell it was under there. I don't have that picture, but I would not be surprised. Now, there's no telling, but he's supposed to have it on. How he can get it off, I mean, there's a hack for everything, so I wouldn't be surprised. But I did see it in the video.
Right. Okay. All right. I see Brown Sugar and Sonia Watts is in there taking care of business. Thank you, guys. Peggy said, we don't care. Wow. Angie Crook says, I can't wait until they get what they deserve. Now, here's the thing. You know why I don't say stuff like that? Like, I can't wait till they get what they deserve. Because what if they don't get what they deserve? Now, here on earth, what we think they deserve is we want to see it. And sometimes we don't get to see that. You know what I'm saying? Is everybody's going to feel some kind of way or something, you know?
Right. That's a possibility, you know, that we don't see.
Right.
You know, I wish that we could, but God says business is mine. So however he chooses to take that is how he chooses to take it. But I see somebody ask a question. Yes, they are making videos and stuff like that. Landon, excuse me, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. Somebody's being very loud.
What, at your house?
Yeah, it was nothing. Yeah, these people are making videos and jokes about this. And it's not funny.
Right.
It's not funny. This is not a laughing matter, but they making videos and I'm going to pull up and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And then saying that it's music, and then on your personal pages, you're just saying the same thing without the melody, without the lyrics. You're still saying the same thing. And it's not just music. They're threats. And it's not okay.
Right.
If it was your family, how would you feel?
Exactly.
I mean, they may walk the streets, but will they walk heaven?
Right. Right. So, how's Miss Wooten doing?
Miss Wooten is zoomed in on Baby Watch.
Okay.
She is having some anxiety about the case coming up.
Yeah.
It's getting close. It's been pushed back before.
Right.
So, with it having a definite set-in date this time, don't look like they changing it again. That anxiety is creeping up on Mr. and Mrs. Wooten. So,
yeah.
But I'm hoping and praying that the fast we did gives her some comfort, and that they kind of, God prepares their heart for whatever they may hear. For whatever they may hear. That's all I can hope for.
Okay, Miss Didi is saying they have the people in jail scared to testify against them, but if they handle their case first, they will have nothing to lose when they testify against them at their trials. That's just her opinion.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
I guess.
I mean, I don't know if they have them scared as much as they're calling themselves being loyal. People have a way of thinking that, oh, well, I can get away with this as long as my people stay loyal to me, or I'm down for the homies and yada, yada, yada. But when that real life hits you, when real life charges and stuff hits you, I just want to see if the loyalty is going to stay.
Okay. We've got a visitor on the panel coming on up. How you doing?
Good evening, everyone. How's everyone this evening? I don't know. The systems are different, but I guess we're talking about Texas because everybody should be locked up. That young lady should get just as much time as the main player. She, to me, was the main player. She got him out the house. Yeah. So I understand. Good evening, everyone. I apologize and happy holidays to everyone. I trust that you had a blessed holiday. And as we go into the new year, I'm certain the family is just really on edge because who can make a video? You making a video?
Right. Yeah.
And I can't imagine you making a video about the loss of my child or the absence of my child. And I'm having to hold my peace.
Right.
That's not easy. So I take my hat off to the family because that can't be easy to have to hold peace when people are making light of your missing child.
Yeah, and they do it in such kind of little slick ways that you know what they're talking about, and sometimes they're just outright, out with it. But
it's not slick. They just have no regard for life. But I feel the young lady's case should go first. But then as I sit here and listen to what you're saying, you get the big fish, and then everybody that comes behind them will get just as much time as he does.
Or they'll go ahead and plead. Well, what if they find him not guilty?
Yes. That's
And that goes back to what you just said. The justice that we can see and the justice that we can't.
Right.
I mean, that's a preparation that no one wants to make, but it must be made in a way that no matter what and how God chooses to move, that you have to accept it. And that I couldn't imagine being that person, being Mr. or Mrs. Wooten, being any of the biological family, not adopted, and like I am, so to speak. But I couldn't imagine that because I'm not there in my walk with God yet. I'm sorry, I'm not. If they walked, they wouldn't much longer. I couldn't. Now, I'm hoping and praying that we've done enough of that praying. and will continue to do so.
Right.
That doesn't happen. But I'm also preparing for that moment.
Mm. Mm.
And I'm hoping that they come to grips with they might have to prepare for that moment as well. Now we know he's guilty. It's just who's gonna lay down the punishment? The justice system here we have on earth, or the one we know
Right.
to be our God?
Yeah, Sonia Watts said it. You know, our God doesn't make mistakes. He just doesn't. So whatever it be, that's what it'll be. And I mean, if sometimes things may look a certain way to us, we like, you know, people were crying and everything, and they was like, oh, they killed the Son of God. Oh Lord, they killed Jesus and did it. But that was the plan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was already planned out. As bad as it looked, it was good, because had not he gave his life, we all will be burn in hell. That's period. Because we're just not, it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? And we're just dumb to the evil devices, and we get caught up in the worldly things and stuff. So in order for us to take that, you know, he took that for us, you know?
Right.
And so as bad as that looks, and bad as it looks now, and they do walk out, let me tell you something. They got to hold that in their conscience for life. And it's hard to be walking around looking over your shoulder all the time and knowing what you done did, and then feeling like you're going to get blessed behind it. Now, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Only God knows what's going to happen. But I just don't get into a lot of that stuff.
I mean, you would think that a person that had anything to do with this or knows anything to do with that couldn't walk around with that on their conscience.
Right.
But that's the question is, do you have a conscience? You have a child.
Right.
At least a couple of you have children. A couple of you might have wanted to have children. How can you sit and walk around with this on your conscience? I don't care how much you think that you're going to get away with it. We serve a God who says you still must face your punishment for the things you've done.
Right.
You must account for that.
Exactly.
He didn't say, oh, because you repent and you go on about your life and you do good deeds, that you're not going to face punishment for the things you did wrong.
Right.
I don't see where it says that. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't see in the Bible where it says that just because you repent, it says he will forgive you. But if you repent and you still doing the same things, one, you haven't repented. Two, if you repent and you think you're not going to face judgment for that, all the things you said, thought, and done, you're going to have to.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know, I mean, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never seen in the Bible where we won't have to repent atone for the things we've done and face judgment.
Well, Sonia Watts is in the building. She says, I believe my God is very strategic beyond our understanding. Yes, at SP, Jesus came for us. God will use whoever he chooses. Remember, he used his soldiers to carry out awareness, even to the evil. That is so very true. And see, sometimes, you know, like, you got to remember, like, a lot of people, even though, like King David, you know what I'm saying? He did a lot of bad stuff, you know. But when I can't remember what the young lad's name was, but he wanted to take him out, and he could have, and the Lord wouldn't let him. You see what I'm saying? But we would have called that justice.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is, sometimes we won't see the justice, and who knows if sometimes that person was put there. Think about what I'm saying, so that that person can change or move or be where they need to be at. Not,
That is true.
you know what I'm saying? And there may not be some kind of punishment because that's what they were put there to do.
But see, also David's punishment didn't come down on David.
Right.
It came down on his children, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Well, the one, the unborn, the child that didn't survive.
Right. So, it may not. Well, this is what we got to be careful of too, because the things that we do may not come back on us.
Exactly.
It doesn't say that it comes the same way that you put it out there.
Exactly. And maybe see you. So what I'm saying is, like, like Peter killed a lot of Christians. Anybody that believed in God or believed in Jesus, off with their head, he would do. But guess what? He wrote almost 2/3 of the Bible. He changed. And so I'm looking at that and I'm going, yeah, but they didn't kill him. They didn't put him in prison. You know what I'm saying? Now he died. Just everybody got to do that. But what I'm saying is, like, what we look at when we look at life and death, we look at it a beginning and we look at an end. And it's really not like that. You see what I'm saying? For God, just like a day is not a day for God, like for us, a day is 24 hours. For God, it's not like that. You see what I'm saying? We look at life and death, we look at a beginning, we look at an end. It's not like that for God. So what I'm trying to say is, when we're looking for punishment, we may not understand that if we don't see it, that instant gratification, or we never see it, that they didn't get punished. But just like there's a reason for everything in this life, there's a reason for everything.
Yes.
We want justice, but we go by the laws, the law of the land, and we give it to the Lord, and then we have to move on.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's one of the hardest things to do.
It is very hard, because just think, like if I was a farmer and I farmed for a living, and the butterflies and the caterpillars and what all the things that the bees and stuff, they eat up my crop, and I'm devastated. I just lost thousands I lost everything. I'm losing my home. But those same things, like if you take out all the bees, we got no pollen, and we get no pollen. It destroys a lot of other stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Everything works together, though.
Yes, it does. For his enjoyment. See, my mama gets so mad at me because I refuse to kill a bee. It's funny you say that, because she'd be like, please, no, I'm not going to kill it. I won't swat it away. I just let it go free because we need them. Right. And everything does work together.
To those that love the Lord.
To those that love the Lord. And see, that's the thing.
That are called.
A lot of people have failed to introduce God to their children.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have failed to introduce God to themselves. And therefore, by way, their children don't have that in their lives. We've taken them out of the schools. He's gone from, you can't say certain things about God or Jesus or any of this, and certain people. Well, I'm going to say it, because I'm not going to be the one that deny him in front of nobody or behind nobody or around nobody. I'm going to say what I got to say about God and Jesus. But
well, I just don't want, we just got to stay in prayer, and we just trust that God's going to handle it. We still do what we got to do. We got to keep his name out there. We got to lift up the Lord. We got to give him, and we got to edify him in everything. So everything that happened, we can't say I done this or I done that. The Lord. But then, you know, I'm just saying, you know, some people that when they go through court and stuff, they, you know, if they don't, hey River, vegan, how you doing? I seen you in here the first time. Let me go to a short little recess. But people get caught up in winning and losing and you know, hold on, we'll be right back. Here we go. I want that really nice one. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I was just sitting here thinking, I just got through seeing Braylon. I forgot Braylon's on that picture too. And I don't know if you remember Braylon Noble.
Yes.
Oh, yes. I mean, we all fell in love with him. We was like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to take him home. You know, my husband said we can't adopt no more. I don't know. I've been thinking about adopting another child. I don't know if I'm going to do it. It might have to be a little bit older though, because I am not down with all the Pampers and stuff. But I was just thinking, do you know, not long ago, I think a couple of months, they just arrested the mother, well, charged her with you know, aiding and you know, keeping lying to the, you know, the officials or whatever and hiding, you know, I mean, they didn't get her for death or, you know, murder or anything, but they got her for something.
Yes, and that's aiding and abetting.
Yes.
And lying,
covering up.
Official or police report.
Yep.
After the fact, they got her on a lot of charges.
And here's the thing: if she did one day, I think everybody was happy because at first she was just walking around, and everybody's sitting back. And let me tell you something: it's just they have to have something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is what I'm thinking. This I may be wrong. I may be way off, but I think something giving them any day is better than nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
River said, "Can I tell you something?" Yes, you can.
I saw that.
Paul, not Peter. All that. Well, that's the good thing about it, because if we were living under the law, we would be dead. But God's grace and mercy is why we're here today. Okay, Barbara, come on and preach now. Barbara said, I'm going to preach to y'all. Come on. This is the day. I love it. I love it when y'all start telling us like your TI is. But yeah.
I saw someone saying that it is easier said than done, and it is. I mean,
it is.
I mean, I've gone from that place of just trying to let God deal to a fit of rage and anger over a girl that did something similar to one of my family members. Well, I lost it, you know?
Well,
and these young ladies are becoming more treacherous than some of these young men.
Yes.
And I'm scared about that, because when you think of a young lady, you think, you know, a heart, a nurturer.
Right.
You know, you think of all the things that you are, but, or you may want your young lady to be like, but to just be ruthless and heartless and careless. And it's like, that is not how we were designed.
Right.
I mean, we were made to be the mothers and to care for children that aren't ours and love, and we're the ones that provide that and introduce that dynamic to a family, to things like that. But I'm seeing these young ladies just full blown don't care.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Hold on. We got River donating again. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. She says she's in a giving spirit. All right. All right. Thank you for the super chat. You are so right. Yes, these young ladies are cold-hearted. Yes, I know people that have been raised with God in their life, but still the devil's work and do the devil's work instead. Yeah.
They do. I've known people that have done that too.
Right.
And I've also seen them change. And I've seen them turn into shells of their former selves, and revert back to that original training. Right. And so I've seen where it says train them up in the way that they should go. When they get older, they won't, part, or they won't go too far, stray too far from what you've taught them. But I've also seen it where people have grown up to be with God in their lives and know who God is and will use their dirty deeds and blame it on the Lord. Right. And those are people that I steer far away from.
Well,
she said she's sorry she messed up your channel. No.
Yeah. No. Sometimes it just gives me time to look at everything and see stuff. Money rules a lot of these young ladies' inexperiences. Come holler at a sister says.
Yes, money does. The love of money
is
showing itself to literally be the root of all evil.
Yeah.
This world in itself, it shows us that every day, where people would sell you out for $1, and literally $1. I don't mean more than that. So that love of money is showing itself and proving itself to be what it was designed to be.
Right.
The root of all evil.
Exactly.
That's why I was not offended when somebody told me I was the happiest broke person they knew. I thought about it for a second, but I was not offended. Right. But even if I hadn't, it would be spread around. So I'm grateful for every little bit. I don't love it, don't worship it, don't care if I have it. As long as I have my needs met, I'm thankful to God for all that He does.
Right.
But these young ladies, they are selling their souls for not just money, though. It's acceptance. A lot of them are lacking that parental figure. They really are.
Right.
A real one, at least, not one trying to be their friend.
Right.
Because, Brianna's own, and I've said this before, her own mother said that she didn't see any remorse in her eyes.
Well, hold that thought, because we're coming to the end. I want to hear exactly what you're saying. We got 5 more minutes. Let me give a shout out to River for supporting the channel. She said, sorry about the interruptions. No problem. We always like for anyone to come and support the channel anytime they want, because this is how we grow and this helps us pay our debts and our bills, you guys. So thank you for the super chat. $5 extra on
Okay.
no, just postal.
My thing just walked in the door. It just literally just hit her.
Oh, really? Yeah, I was like, well, actually,
Right now.
oh, really? Okay, cool. All right, so tell me what you were gonna say. We're 1 hour and 17 minutes into this.
Okay, wrap it up. I was saying that her own mother said when she heard her talking about this situation, Tyrese, period, there was no remorse in her eyes. She didn't see or hear any remorse, and it was just darkness.
Oh, Brianna's grandmother said that?
Her mother.
Oh, her mother.
Her mother.
Oh. Okay.
And that's unsettling. It's unnerving. And it makes you've done enough of these to look at these people and, know that they either did something stupid or pure evil. But to look at your child and see that oh, can I tell him? Hold on. Are you listening?
Yeah.
I might have I'm talking to somebody. I might have some news. 1 second. I'm checking something. Give me 1 second.
Give you 1 second. All right. Well, we got Rivers in the.
I just got a text message. I'm trying to.
That's all right. We got another super chat. Thank you, River. Thank you for the super chat. All right. Thank you, Miss Rivers. Thank you for that super chat. And she's, Miss Rivers, we just you gonna super chat us all night. Thank you for the super chat. She's like, I want to get out of here. Yes. All right. Thank you, Miss Rivers. Thank you for the super chat. All righty. So, Brianna got this bad look. Her mama said she got a bad look.
Yeah, she said,
yeah,
she didn't see any remorse. So I couldn't imagine looking into my child's eyes.
Yeah. I'm going to say this. First of all, thanks, Miss River. Thank you for that super chats all night long. You've been rocking it with us. Thank you. We ain't seen you in a while. And she was like, Lord must have been blessing her, girl. She happy. I was, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I got a I don't know if it's a fetish. I don't know, but I'm addicted to somewhat like Miss Rivers, but it's actually on another app. And yeah, I done got myself in a little trouble. Cause just maybe because of the holidays or something, Yeah, I reached in my account, and then after that I reached into a credit card, and I didn't want to tell my husband about it. I'm like, dang, I just spent $300 just being, and it's sometimes it just that's where it be sometimes, and I just wanted to help people, encourage them or whatever. I don't know if they get it or not. I don't know what they do. But I want to thank all of y'all You're gonna keep us informed, right?
I will indeed. By the time we talk next week, we'll be into the new year. So,
Man, I want to go to court.
January 10th, 1:30.
He said, don't forget, January the 10th, 1:30. Let's flood the courtroom.
Yeah. There are people who hopefully will be going to support the family. But if anyone is in the area or close to and they can make it,
right,
then I will definitely either send the address, or it's very easy to look up. But yes, we will definitely keep you guys posted on all things Tyrese, and want to say thank you to everyone that's been sticking in there for the last 15 weeks, and appreciate you for not allowing his name to just fade into the darkness, because that means a lot. Everyone who did the fast, everyone who prayed, everyone who came to the Tyrese-a-thon, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, and the family as well, since their thank yous. Mr. Wooten is in the chat, so he has said it, I think, twice already, but I'm just reiterating to you as the host.
Right.
And thank you for all of your family members that you allowed us to kind of become part of.
Yeah. Galaxy and Star. Hey, River. She said you are amazing. Thank you, River. Galaxy and Star is not letting you. She was like, she said she had some news, but hold on, y'all just hold on. Thank you, River. Thank you.
Wow. See, God is good.
Yes, God is good. She sent them back to back to back. Thank you, River. Thank you for the super chat. Miss Philly said, we will not forget his name. You guys, let's keep the family in our prayers. Continue to pray. We are off our fast. We was off our fast. What was it?
24th.
On the 24th. On Friday, we was off our fast. All right.
From my tomahawk steaks. That red meat was hard.
All righty. Okay. So when we come back on next Tuesday, we need an update of what happened in court and where we at. Maybe I'll try to get down. You know, I can get down there. I can come. I just need to talk to my husband and ask him when he think we could take off a day and just drive down there. You know what I'm saying? I can do it. I just want to do it one day. You know what I'm saying? Because people think I won't show up. I will show up. I'm telling y'all, I will show up.
See, my flights are canceled, so hopefully by then everything will be then, cleared up. But they know I'm there in spirit, and then I if you can, please do and let me know. And I see Galaxy. I promise next week I will deliver that news. I am not allowed to right now. I'm on punishment, but we will have good news next week. So,
boy, they're flooding us with super chats. Thanks, Joanne. Thanks, River, again. You guys, thank you very much. We're going to get off of here. I'll speak to you later. Huh?
He's looking at me in the chat. He's got the eye.
All right.
He's looking at me like, you better not. Yes, I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye. We don't want her to get in trouble. All right, T-Star. I see you. Yeah, I see you hanging in there. Thank you, Joanne. And thank you, River, for the super chat tonight. You guys had just made things a little easier because, like I said, you guys, woo, things was crazy. But I appreciate everyone. Make sure you guys stay safe. We're going to be waiting for the update come Tuesday. They're going to go to court Monday. We should hear whatever happened. I want to hear about it come Tuesday. And then I'm going to try to get Papa to say, come on, let's take turns. Let's drive down there. We can make it down there for at least one court date. Something, you guys. So we can just do it. We got people in the chat just blessing us. Somebody's calling. Oh Lord. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared, y'all. This is SP.
Yes, is this from the SP News Nuggets?
Yes, we're live right now.
You're live right now?
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to say something on the comment that they made about Brianna's grandmother.
Okay.
Her mother.
Okay.
I'm Brianna's grandmother, okay?
You Brianna's grandmother?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And the only thing I want to say is Brianna was brought up in a Christian life, you know, but that doesn't excuse her. And she has been, how do I put it? She's been telling the police everything that she knows. She's been very cooperative with
Hold on. Brianna's been telling the police everything that she knows?
Yes, ma'am. And then on top of that, her mother is not a reliable person. I'm sorry. I got them girls when they were little from the mother. And so I just want y'all to know that sometimes things that are said are not the right things. And we just have to leave it in God's hands. And I do pray for the Wootons every night. I've spoken to them many times. We've prayed together. And I've just learned to love them throughout this. But I just want y'all to know that God is in control of all this.
Yes.
And Brianna knows that what she did was wrong, and Brianna has accepted it, and she knows that there's punishment that comes with it.
Right.
And so I just want y'all to know that she was a naive girl that was caught up in a bad relationship and believed her boyfriend for everything, who is walking out here with, they didn't arrest him, they didn't pick him up, they didn't question him, along with other boys that were, that were involved. But as far as I know, for Jarius Fuller, who is not Dinky, that Jarius Fuller is Jarius Fuller, who was her boyfriend. And he never got arrested.
Wow.
And from my understanding, the police have never gone to question him. He's sitting around acting like he never did anything.
Right.
And so that's all I have to say. I didn't want to say much, but I want y'all to know that I'm praying for the Wooten family and for everyone else that is involved or was involved, and for you as well. Always, you're a good person, and I've been following it for weeks now, since you first started.
Oh, wow.
And I just sit back quietly and listen and watch. And it's not because I don't have much to say, because if you get me on here, I probably would say a lot. But
that's okay.
My children have asked me to stay quiet, and I respect, that. And I just want y'all to know that my granddaughter, she pays for this dearly every day.
Right.
Every day that she sits in there, she knows what she did was not right. And the part that she portrayed of it, of driving the boy, she knows that.
Right.
And I just want y'all to know that. And that's all I had to say. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys, hold on. There's another freaking call trying to come in. Hold on. Hold on. Another call is trying to come in. Who in the heck is this? Y'all, I'm getting scared. Hello? Yeah. No. This is SP.
No, I'm saying this is the spokesperson on the phone. I'm sorry, I'm talking about the number real quick.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to say, yes, Grandma has been in touch with the family. I understand what she said, and to the people that were saying, how is there so many players involved without them being arrested? She just confirmed exactly what we've been saying over.
Yes, she did. She just confirmed that Brianna has told everything to the police.
They're telling us she's not cooperating, so I appreciate her for clearing that up. I wanted to let her know that because I know she's listening. She has been in contact with the family. She said the mother is not reliable, but there are other people that have not been arrested.
Right.
And this is what we were saying earlier in this case. So Grandma just came in and kind of cleared that up too, that they haven't been.
Right.
I think River wants to call in, so I'm going to get back down in the chat, but I wanted to say that this is what we're still trying to figure out. Why haven't they been? And this is why we want to keep his name out, because we know these people were involved, because Brianna said so, because certain other Dinky and them have said so. So that person we weren't supposed to mention, remember we weren't supposed to mention his name?
Right.
Because his mother asked us not to. Well, he needs to be locked up too.
Right.
There's a lot of them that need to be locked up too, and we're still missing pieces of this puzzle.
Right.
And we want to start putting them together. So we need more people like Brianna's grandmother to come calling in and say what you know.
Exactly. Yeah. Anybody can call in. There's people in the chat saying they want to call in. If you want to call in, you guys, Brown Sugar got the number out there. Sonia Watts put the number out there. I'll stay on for a little bit longer. If anybody wants to call, Freddie got the number out there. Call on in. I'll stay on. All right.
I'll step down, and if anyone has questions for me, please call me or I'll call back in.
River wants to call in. Call on in. All right. Thank you, spokesperson.
Thank you.
Oh, my. Oh, my. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Wow. She said, how do I call in? Just call the number. The number is 316-553-3056. You can call in or you can come on the panel if you want. I'll put the panel up there. You guys, that was Brianna's grandmother. Oh my goodness. You know, some people was like, some people told me they was like, they just lying. Brianna's grandmother ain't said this, and Brianna ain't said nothing. And I was like, well, Brianna's grandmother done called in and said, yes, Brianna done told them everything. You want to come on the panel? There it is right there. I'm going to pin it so you can see it because it goes up and then people be like, where's it at? Up. Oh, snap. I done did some stuff. My big old fingers. Oh, Lord. My. I need to do my fingernails really bad. I'm so embarrassed. Because I let them go because I got to cut them all the time, you guys. I got to cut them and they're just, blah. Wow. Let me see if I can get it over here. There we go. I don't know why that wouldn't let me do it over there. But if you follow those instructions right there, thank you, River. Thank you for that super chat. SP, won't God do it? Won't he do it? Uh-oh. Hey.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good, just a little bit blurry. I'm trying to get fixed over here. Okay. So I just
Okay.
wanted to let you know I'll be on for 2 minutes. I don't want to hold you up. I've been watching you for months. I don't know if you noticed. And then I disappear for a while,
You
YouTube
did.
gets to me. But I just wanted to tell you, you guys have the best family and the best mods. And your heart is amazing. So sometimes when I feel like a little, I need something picking up, I come to see you.
Oh, well,
And
thank you.
that's why I wanted to do the super chats today for Christmas, because you do so much for everybody.
Oh, you did. Thank you very much. That's a beautiful gift you did. Thank you.
Yeah, and I just want the gender thing. I don't want to take a big thing about it. It is a big issue because I am transgender, so it get confused on each channel.
Okay. Okay, so you're
Yeah.
transgender.
Yeah, I hope you're not against any of that because
I'm
I'm
not.
open to everything. Okay.
I'm,
So yeah,
I'm-
I was born female, I'm transitioning to male.
okay.
I've talked to you before about a behavior problem with one of the clients a
Uh-huh.
while ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna be 49 soon, so
Okay.
but I like when I catch you and you speak positive things, and I know I haven't been around a lot,
You
but I
haven't. I
try.
was like, where you been? That's why I said I was like, we haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, you know what happened? Like so much on YouTube with the fighting and the drama, I had to get away,
Right.
I mean, your channel's not like that at all. It's very
No.
relaxing.
Yeah.
And your mods are amazing.
Well,
Beautiful people.
well, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I don't want to hold you up, and I know I look horrible in the camera, but I don't care. And I just wanted to say that I do love you and I do love what you do.
I
And
love you too.
I'm gonna be here to support you.
All righty. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to you.
You too.
All right. Okay, family. That was wonderful. Oh, my braids are just trying to come out. I tell you guys, when we were supposed to get off, things was just going. Valet said, is the live over? Yes. Girl, you missed it. You missed it. That was River that was just on. He been giving us lives all night long, and it's just giving us time to think and regroup and figure out what was going on. And then we were talking about the Tyrese case. I'm just giving you a little recap real quick. And then, because Brianna and Cameron is getting ready to come to court come January the 10th, which is on a Monday. And Mr. Wu is in the building, and the spokesperson was speaking. And then, boom, next thing I know, Brianna's grandmother called in. Who'd have thunk it? She called in and said, yes, Brianna has told them everything. And that's it. But you got to watch it and see how it unfolds. Don't just take what I'm just saying because you get the, how you guys, you when it's Christmas, you crack the nut and you get the goodie out and you spit out, you got to go back and watch it and share. All right. That was God at work. Yes, it was. And you guys be careful to not block family members. I had to get some family members out of jail. So yes. And etc. Blessings. Thank you for your super chat. I seen that come through. Come holler at a sister says, I'm so glad that the grandmother came in to clarify some things. Yes, I was very happy. I tell you all the time, God always allows the truth to come out on this channel. Yes, very, very happy. Because, here's the thing. You never know. You can only listen to a person's story and take it for what it's worth that they're going to tell you. But then when it comes from the horse's mouth, you guys, yes, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And I thank her. I thank her so much for calling in. I appreciate that. I know the Wootons thanking her because here's the thing. some people say that they want to help. Well, quit hiding behind screens and quit. You know what I'm saying? If my face is out there, your face should be out there too. You really want to help. Your face should be out there too. Don't say you want to help, but then it's like, well, don't say my name and don't say this and can't tell me who. Don't tell him I said this. Stop it. The Wooten, Mr. Wooten, Mrs. Wooten, then the kids done. See what I'm saying? Yes. All righty. Galaxy says, yes, she's out of jail. Well, like I told you, Galaxy, Florida was in jail too. We seen her popping in tonight too, and nobody didn't know she was in jail. When I was over there in the jail, we had to go get some people out of jail. So stop doing it. We're going to figure out who it is, and then they're going to have to go bye-bye. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to get off of here. I want to thank River for coming on the panel. I want to thank Betty for coming on the panel. I want to thank the spokesperson, sharing with us what they know. If she could share more, she will. And as she does share, you guys, we're going to get it. We're going to get it. All right? Be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. You doing good?
Yes.
Oh, can you sing your ABCs for me?